Right, ladies and gentlemen, 6 minutes past the top of the hour. Karibu sana. This is Morning Cafe. Before the break, even as Shata was saying, yes, for business people, this is one of those times that you really sit down and take out your notebook and pen, because you really need to be listening to this conversation. Has your business, either you're a small entrepreneur, a medium entrepreneur, micro, small and medium entrepreneur, if you're in that bracket, have you embraced artificial intelligence? Actually, do you understand artificial intelligence and what needs to be done in that? That is what we're going to be discussing today. Don't worry, we're not going to be getting into some very hard words. We're going to be simplifying that with our very own expert, someone who understands this topic, Eunice Kimani. She is the Director Entrepreneurship Programs at the Digital Regenesis Kenya. How are you doing this morning? I'm good, and thank you for having me. Karibu sana. How do you feel the station and the studios as well? I'm happy. I'm happy to be here to talk to my entrepreneurs. All right. Yes. I'm pretty sure they're also psyched up, and they have their notebooks ready to listen to you. So first off, tell us who you are and what you do before we continue. Okay. So my name is Eunice Kimani. I'm the Director Entrepreneurship Programs at Regenesis Kenya. Of course, Regenesis is a global institution, an education institution, a business school, headquartered in South Africa, but with branches in other countries. So in Kenya, we are under Digital Regenesis, which is the executive education arm of the Regenesis Business School. Right. Yes. There's a power breakfast tomorrow. Yes. Could you tell us something about that? And is it something that you'd also welcome other entrepreneurs to be joining in, probably physically or even virtually? Absolutely. So we are welcoming all entrepreneurs, whether you are starting up, whether you are already very established. We are welcoming you for the Icons of Industry Power Breakfast happening tomorrow at Movenpick Hotel, Westlands, from 7 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. Right. Yes, and you're welcome. You know, wherever you are. We are also going to have the virtual option, the online option, because we have our colleagues from South Africa and they want to join us. We have our colleagues in India, they want to join us. We have our colleagues from Nigeria, Uganda, Tanzania. They want to join us. They are not able to come. But for the Kenyans, you can come physically. If you're not able to come, we shall be live on Facebook. Yes. One question people really want to know is, why do I need to be there, either physically or virtually? What am I getting? What's the takeaway home at the end of the 4-5 hours? The takeaway home is for you to know that AI is here. AI is not future. AI is here. And AI is the thing. AI is the future of business. And if you're not going to embrace AI, you're actually definitely going to vanish. Right. Because even your customers are already using AI, or will soon start working with businesses that are using AI. Most definitely. And Kimani, those are two words that we throw about very commonly: artificial intelligence, abbreviated AI. But as a business person, as they're starting, they probably just hear it very subtly, but they don't understand what it actually means. Could you help us with that? Yeah, absolutely. So AI is not very difficult and it's not complicated. Of course, artificial intelligence is a technology that is your smart assistant. You know, using the machines, using the computer, using your smartphone, that will help you to actually be your smart assistant, so that you don't have to do all the tasks. So it's that technology that helps you to do some of the work that you would do. AI, or artificial intelligence, does not work alone. It works with the human intelligence. So you have to be, you know, I know you've heard about, we used to say sometimes back, garbage in, garbage out. Yeah. So whatever you tell that machine to do, or that tool to do, is actually what it's going to give you an output. Okay. So AI depends on human intelligence for it now to analyze the data and to be able to give you the desired output that you require. In minutes, you know, work or tasks that would take a lot of your time,
You give it to do, and it does for you in minutes, in seconds, and gives you very good output that you cannot even imagine.
Right.
So that you don't really waste a lot of your time doing some tasks that AI can do for you, and you can now instead focus on very strategic tasks that you need to do for your business growth.
And as you explained to it, the business people are like, kumbe ni rahisi hivi. You know, it is actually this simple to do. But then when you, now for Digital Regenesis, as well as yourself, your conversations with other entrepreneurs, what is their reception towards AI? Are they embracing it, or are they fearing it for one reason or another?
You know, there are so many myths I've heard about AI from the entrepreneurs.
Okay.
Some are saying it is for big techie companies. It is very expensive. It's very complicated.
Are they totally correct? Is there some truth in what they're saying?
No, they are not correct. Okay, you know, you don't have to be techie savvy for you to use AI.
Okay.
A lot of our entrepreneurs are already using WhatsApp. They are already using Facebook. They are using Instagram. They are using LinkedIn. If they are using all that, then they are able to use AI.
Okay.
So AI is not for techie savvy people. It is not for big companies, even a startup. Anybody, and I know you have seen these young people, they're already using AI, and AI is scheduling their posts in social media when they are already seated and they are making money. So AI is not complicated. It's not for techie savvy companies. It's not for big companies. It's not expensive. It's not complicated. It's a tool that each one of us needs for us to make us productive.
So that means, because one of the most common tools of trade in the country right now, the mama mboga, because even the government was really pushing for this, you know, small entrepreneurs. The mama mboga listening to you this morning, that person who sells, you know, eggs, boiled eggs in the morning, someone who has their small shop. Are they also part of this gap that they can also embrace AI?
It is absolutely, because in the next 3 to 5 years, the jobs that you see, they are actually not existing today. And the mama mbogas and the other small micro enterprises are the ones creating the jobs. Actually, the jobs that will be there in the next 3 to 5 years will be very, very new jobs. Okay. Why? Because of AI. So AI is for everyone. And that's why I'm saying, even those mama mbogas that you see, they have smartphones. So if you have a smartphone, you can use AI. And that's why Digital Regenesis is here, to even work with those mama mbogas, to help them even to, you know, to predict what their customers need.
Okay.
What is it they need?
Right.
What is needed in the market? How can they reach a wider range of customers? So everyone, whether you are a mama mboga, whether you are starting up, whether you are a big company, we need AI, because it's not the future, it's the now.
You've mentioned that in the next coming years, we're going to be having new jobs. Does that mean that the ones that are currently there, that are not embracing AI, might just be defeated, and the people who are working without AI might be replaced by the same AI? Does it mean so?
Of course, yes, because if you're not updated, you'll be, you know, if you're not updated, then you're going to be outdated. If you're not informed, you're going to be deformed. So you need to update yourself. You need to work with the trends. You need to be updated. Otherwise, you're going to vanish. You're going to be outdated. Because even the customers that we have, I've seen other countries where customers don't even go to the supermarkets. In Kenya, we are so much used to going to the supermarket. Let me tell you, in the advanced countries, you actually don't go to the supermarket.
Right.
With the help of AI, you are able to order whatever you need, and within no time, I know we are already doing that in Kenya, but of course we have not really explored everything that we need to do. Even mama mboga, you don't need to wait for your customers where you are. They can book for that vegetable, and you can work with a rider to, you know, to take those vegetables to your customer. You're able to know what is it people are looking for, and whatever they are looking for, you get it for them.
Right.
So everybody needs AI, And that's why I'm saying the new jobs that are coming are jobs that are powered by AI.
Right.
Yeah.
But when you say everybody, we look at the country's illiteracy levels and just mapping out in different parts of the country people who can actually even read a smartphone as well. Tell us about, even for digital regenesis, how does, how are there programs, for example, to maybe teach people who, one, may not be able to integrate AI in their business as much as they really, really want to. You have some women charmers who come together. Are there certain programs that are tailor-made for such kind of people?
Yes, and we have actually one program that we shall be launching tomorrow for women in business.
All right, all right.
And it is enhanced with AI.
Okay.
And we are going to really simplify it. Of course, it's targeting women that are already in business. And what are we doing? We are helping them to scale up. We are helping them to be successful and to be sustainable. And they cannot be sustainable if they don't embrace AI. So what are we going to do? We are going to really give them practical tools that they can use. And so we have that program known as Her Rise Scale Up Program.
Her Rise
Scale Up Entrepreneurship Program for women. For women in business.
What's the age group, bracket of
anybody that is in business. I believe that anybody that is doing business, of course, a registered business.
Okay.
Because we want this business to scale, to be successful, and to be sustainable.
Okay.
The 3 S.
Right.
So I believe this person, even if this person is 15 years old, and they have potential business, a business that has a potential to grow, to be scalable, to be successful, and to be sustainable, we are ready to handhold this person.
So do they register on behalf, does the parent or guardian register on behalf of this person? Or someone who's below 18 years? Yeah,
definitely. If this business, you see some of the businesses have have the family orientation.
Yeah.
Some are for their parents. And so, because we are saying the business has to be registered, then they can come to represent their families. They can come to represent their parents and learn on how to take that business to the next level. So we are not looking at the age limit, we are looking at the business. Okay. It's the business we are interested in.
Right.
We want to help this business to be scalable, successful, and sustainable. But of course, even the person who will be in class, we shall help these people to be good leaders that will help this business to grow.
All right. So the moment Her Rise Scale Up program is not yet running, so it will be launched tomorrow. We
are launching it tomorrow, and definitely women have already started telling us we are ready, and of course they will start registering from tomorrow.
So for any woman out here who's listening to us this morning, how do they onboard to this program? And then, is it a free program? Tell us about that.
They can onboard. They can go to our website. They can go to our social media handles, Regenesis Kenya, even Regenesis Business School. They'll be able to find us there, and they'll be able, or even they can call us on phone, or they could come to our event tomorrow, and they can reach out to me. The program is paid for, and why are we charging this program? Because we believe that for women to actually have measurable results, to take serious steps in growing a business that is going to impact the lives of other people, that is going to change livelihoods of other people, they really need to take it serious. And sometimes free trainings, people don't take them very seriously. So we want to give them very practical tools that they will use to audit their own businesses, to keep checking on the growth of the business.
Right.
So it's not just hit and run. We will also give them very able experts that will handhold them to grow their businesses. We shall also give them access to greater networks, not just in Kenya, because digital regenesis is not just Kenya. We are all over Africa and even beyond Africa. So some of the networks we are going to make them have access, may even give them market access and even alternative funding.
Right.
Yeah.
Kimani, there's something we as Gen Z like to ask, shingapi. That means how much? And that is one question that so many Kenyans will always want to ask. Could you probably give us a ballpoint figure on the same? so that even someone prepares themselves budget-wise when they're onboarding on this. Also, the timelines of this program for
Rise Scale Up Entrepreneurship Program for women.
Yes.
The cost, you see, we have two versions. We have the ones that will be joining us online,
Okay.
because they feel maybe they are not in Kenya, or they want that flexibility of learning in the evening. So for those that will be coming in for live online classes with a live lecturer, with a live facilitator, trainer, in the evening on Wednesday and Thursday, the program would go for 16 weeks, and that is only 90,000. Very affordable for every woman that is serious, that wants to take the business to the next level. For those that will be coming to GTC, where we are at GTC in Westlands, 12th floor. They'll be coming there every Wednesday from 8:30 to 1 p.m., 8:30 a.m. to 1 p.m. They'll come there for 10 weeks.
Okay.
And of course, that one is 100,000.
Right.
Because we are even providing the meals. So yeah, so it's at
So 10 weeks,
at 10
about
weeks.
2 months and 2 weeks.
Yes, and they are only coming on Wednesday, half day.
Okay.
And then the ones coming online, they'll be doing Wednesday and Thursday, 2 hours per day, and which means 4 hours per week for 16 weeks.
Right.
Yes.
So for example, you have someone called, let's say, Njoki. So Njoki comes to your class, comes to the class every single Wednesday. And Njoki has a mitumba shop, a very nice one, somewhere in Central Business District in Nairobi. Will Regenesis also come to her shop and just analyze and see, okay, so this is what you're learning in class, but now let's come and see qua ground, how are things? Will that be happening?
Actually, this program will have measurable return on investment.
Okay.
And of course, what we are going to do, it has a mixture of in-class, especially the ones that are coming physically. And then, of course, because women like networking, we shall also visit them. And actually, the person that will visit is the mentor. Right. And even your classmates that are coming to see, and even some of us that are hosting you will be coming to advise you to look at, this is where you are. And we shall check, by the time you are coming to class, where are you? And we shall be looking at various factors. Where are you in the number of staff that you have, revenues that you are having? Do you have proper records? How is your marketing? We shall look all that. We shall do a baseline survey when we are starting with you. By the end of the program, we shall see what have you been able to do, and especially after the mentorship, what has changed. And then even after 1 year, and actually what we are thinking is not even waiting for 1 year. We want to help these women, especially the ones that will come for physical class. We shall take them to South Africa for an exchange program with South Africans that are also doing the same business. And so that exposes you to more business linkages. And so we will be able to check, has our program really given you measurable outputs that you can be able to say, yes, this is where I was, this is where I am, courtesy of this program.
Right. Yeah. Will Digital Regenesis be doing this alone, or are you also partnering with other organizations that are also big on women entrepreneurship? Because again, on the cost implications here, you'd really want to ensure that the programs run smoothly, despite the fact that the students, in this case, are also, cashing in and saying, this is the 100,000, then I'll be here for the 10 weeks.
Digital Regenesis believes in partnerships. And we believe that if you want to go very far, you have to go with partners.
Right.
We believe in collaborations, we believe in partnerships, and therefore we are calling upon partners. We are not going to work alone. Why? Because we want to contribute to our GDP. We want to contribute to economies. We want to empower women, because when we empower women, we empower the whole nation. And we increase the job creation, we increase the livelihoods, we improve the livelihoods, we increase our GDP. And so we are saying we know there are partners, there are organizations, there are development partners that are interested in empowering women. And so we are saying we are not going to leave them outside. We want to partner with them, especially for those that can subsidize the program fee for the women. Because some women, I know they need the training.
Yes.
But they are saying 100,000 is too much.
Yes.
if I can get somebody that can subsidize that cost so that I pay 60 or I pay 50, they'll be willing to come for that. And so we are calling upon the partners who will be willing to subsidize the cost for them, for the women. And that way, we are improving the livelihoods of these women. We are building sustainable businesses. And it is a win-win situation because these partners are also going to get visibility. They are going outside there to be counted as people that are empowering women, which everyone, including our nation, they want to empower women. Right. They want to create employment. Right. And so when you join hands with us, we are contributing to the common goal of this nation.
Right. Yeah. And speak of creating employment, from as someone who sits at the very helm of digital regenesis, when you look at the overview of Kenya's economy and Kenya's business scene, where are we at from your side?
As a nation, we are not doing well in terms of job creation. Okay. And actually, I want to applaud the entrepreneurs, including the ones that are in the informal sector. I've been working a lot with women in Kibera, and even upbeat schools in Kibera. Let me tell you, those people are creating jobs. And they are creating jobs even for degree holders. And yet they are informal. Informal meaning some of them are not even registered. Yeah. But they have created employment. They have small hotels. Some have schools. You know, schools that are in the informal settlement that are not even registered. But they have a lot of children. Yes. And so they need teachers. Yeah. And these teachers, some of them have masters. They have not been employed by TSC, and so they are working there. And so we are not doing very, very well in terms of job creation. And that's why we should empower the MSMEs, right from Mama Mboga, because Mama Mboga doesn't work alone. She works with somebody who is pulling the mkokoteni for them. She works with somebody that is working with M-Pesa. She works with other people. She works with people working in a hotel. She doesn't work alone. And so when we empower Mama Mboga, she creates an employment. When we empower a retail shop in the rural, they are creating employment for our youth. We have a lot of talented youth.
It's a whole ripple effect.
Yes, it's a ripple effect. And so let us really promote entrepreneurial spirit in our nation. That way, we shall create employment for our youth that are very talented.
Okay, so we're supposed to be taking a short break, but then when we come back, we're still on the whole train of thought of creating employment. Someone has about 10 employees right now, and this person is looking at these 10 employees and saying, these 10 people are not tech savvy. They do not understand AI. Do I need to fire these 10 people and get new others that understand AI? Well, you'll be telling us that after this short break. Ladies and gentlemen, embracing artificial intelligence in your business. Are you a micro, small, or medium entrepreneur? Are you wondering, how can I embrace AI? Or you have actually embraced it, but then there are just some hiccups thereabout. We do have Digital Regenesis in the building right now, and they're going to continue telling us all this after this short break. Don't go too far.
Vile unavyojua watoto wengi sana hawana namna. Mimi ningependelea watoto wasome.
I'm here to stress on education. At the same time, let us actually do any kind of sport that we are doing. Sport speaks the best language to everybody.
Tunataka tutafute talents. Zile raw talents kutoka kule nyumbani mashinani mahali tuko leo.
Hizi mbio za Chepsaita, like all other sports, zinaleta watu pamoja.
We want to use this event to uplift the lives of the community.
Anafurahia hii mchezo sana. Hata sikaange naambianga watu tuende Chepsaita.
Wanafunzi wakimbie ili wakuze talanta ya mbio ama kuhimiza tena elimu.
This is the place to be. Hapa ndipo mahali wanastahili kuwa tarehe 7. Wale watoto walikimbia last year wamekimbia mpaka wamefuka mipaka zetu za Kenya.
Hey there, friends. Welcome to Kids on the Block, where fun and imagination come alive. We dive into magical world filled with exciting adventures and awesome friends.
What position were you in?
I was number 2.
What position were you?
Number 1.
He decided to cross the bridge by his house and look for food on the other side.
We're going to do half cup of chocolate chips, and the other one, we're going to do half cup of the blueberries.
So, grab your imagination hats and get ready to explore with us. Join us every Saturday at
Right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I'm yours truly, Stanley Nyoringita. This is Morning Cafe. It is hotter than your coffee, and the conversation we are continuing to have here is definitely getting hotter. For you as a business person, in case you're just joining us right now, weka remote hapo chini, ongeza volume kidogo tu, usisumbue neighbor pia sana this early Monday morning. Even as we continue to talk about embracing artificial intelligence in your business, whatever kind of business, as Kimani tells us from Digital Regenesis Kenya, it definitely needs artificial intelligence, starting from the WhatsApp going big. And before the break, in case someone is just joining us right now, I was curious. I mean, again, if, for example, I have a hotel, and it's called Nyaringita Hotel, and there's 10 people here. I've listened to you, and I'm convinced totally that I need to work with Digital Regenesis and I need to embrace AI in my hotel business. But then, these 10 employees that I have, they do not understand anything to do with AI. What am I to do with them? Do I fire them and get new ones? Do I, again, start to make sure that they learn it? How do I go about this?
First of all, I want to really thank you for that name, Nyaringita Hotel. That business name is very funny.
I know. I'll start one like that.
It's very funny. I hope people will not associate it to any tribe, but try to get a business name that everybody will be comfortable to to buy from. But Nyaringita owner,
yes,
please don't fire the 10 employees.
Okay.
Please don't fire them.
But they don't understand anything to do with AI.
And that's why Digital Regenesis is there.
Okay.
And not just in Kenya. We are all over, I have said. So we will handhold you, okay, and we will train these employees. I've told you, if you have a smartphone,
yeah,
if you have a laptop somewhere, you don't need to fire those people.
All right.
We shall train them. We shall handhold them. Okay. We shall give them very simple tools, okay, that they can use. And you'll just be surprised on how these young people, these 10 people that you want to send away, how they are able to do. Number one, their productivity is going to improve.
Okay.
Because some of the repetitive jobs that they have been doing, the AI will be able to do for them, so that for them, they will focus on, more value work, work that has a lot of value, so that the repetitive jobs like how much do we require to cook? What kind of, how much kilos of flour do we require? How many tomatoes? Looking at the trends, looking at the customers that have been visiting us, okay, how much do we require?
Right.
I will be able to calculate that for you.
So instead of having my one guy who does all the calculations and just remembers, oh, by the way, these 3 clients love this, now I have an AI in my Nyaringita Hotel.
Yes, your smart assistant.
That already gives me and tells me in the past 3 months, this is what people love eating real fast.
Yeah. It will even show you how to make it sweeter.
Okay.
How to cook it sweeter. What do you need to add in it, to make it, what ingredients do you need to add to make it even sweeter? And it will even be able to tell many people, to
Okay.
market it to other people.
Right.
So that your marketing guy, of course, we are not saying that we are doing away with the marketing guy, because it is the marketing guy to tell the AI tool what to do. And then now the AI will even go to the market for you and tell people about it, as now the marketing guy does other things.
Okay.
Yeah, so don't send away anyone. Empower them with AI. They'll be more productive.
Right.
They will give you more returns.
Okay.
They'll give you more revenues, and you'll even open another branch.
So that means, so now on the cost implications here, because on one hand, I have the 10 employees who don't understand AI, and then we continue, just doing the guesswork of how people eat, and then I have AI, but so probably I now have to look for new equipment to do all that. On cost implications for both of this, as an expert in entrepreneurship, how does that work?
When you want to make more money, you also use money.
Okay.
Because shilling attracts another shilling.
Yes, they say that.
Money attracts money.
And yes.
So if you want to grow, you must invest. If you require that laptop, you buy it. If you require a smartphone or a tablet, you purchase it. If you need a tool, and actually AI tools are not even expensive. There are some AI tools that are even free.
Yes.
But of course, for it to be able to do more for you, then you'll need to invest something, and it is actually very affordable. We have solutions that are very, very affordable. And so as you invest in those equipments or even tools that you require, then you are getting more money in terms of revenues. And so it is win-win. You put an input, you get an output. So whatever you put, you also get an output out of it. It can't go just spending and you're not getting an output.
Right.
So we teach that you invest for you to get return on investment.
Right.
And that's what we are teaching. That's what we are teaching the entrepreneurs.
Okay.
We even teach them on how to control costs.
Right.
So that they make more profits. That's why we are talking about being scalable, being successful, and being sustainable.
Earlier on, you told us about the price range now for the women program. But now how about generally for a young person, 22, 20 years old, they have a business, they're selling shoes, they also want to get into this program by Digital Regenesis Kenya. And they don't really, again, have that kind of amount of money. Are there programs tailor-made for young people, for the youth specifically?
Of course, we have other cheaper programs,
okay,
like even AI for business, a very short. Of course, we have customized according to our customers.
Right.
You might want to just come for a 5-day training
yeah,
on how to use AI.
Yeah.
That will be cheaper. That will not be 100,000.
Yeah.
That will be cheaper for these young people.
Okay.
But that would just maybe for AI, knowing how to use AI.
Okay.
But we are talking about giving you entrepreneurial skills,
yes,
managerial skills, networking, access to markets, access to alternative funding, and we are even taking you out. And that's why we are saying that for the program, it might be a little expensive, and that's why we are looking for partners to subsidize the cost for those who cannot afford. But for those who want to start from somewhere, if you just want to learn about AI, it is a bit cheaper.
Okay.
And we shall be availing that to them.
All right.
Yeah.
Among all these topics that this person is going to be taught, is there matters data privacy and protection? Because now getting back into my Nyaringita hotel, so I have these 10 employees. I followed instructions and I made sure that 10 employees have successfully learned. They've undergone the program. But then now the problem would be these clients that come in, we definitely get the name, the age, quite a number of data, because AI is really, data is the backbone of artificial intelligence.
Yeah.
But so for an entrepreneur, I as Nyaringita, what am I doing with this data? What exactly am I collecting? Could you help us with that for an entrepreneur to understand? I should be collecting data, yes. What amount of data, what data am I collecting? And
actually data, I know the issue of data protection.
Yes.
And how it can really ruin your business. But artificial intelligence is very intelligent. And let me tell you, your data is outside there. It's outside there.
And that really worries us.
If you just prompt it to tell you who you are, it will even tell you what time you buy, what time you leave office, what you like. you know, channels you like watching.
Yes.
It has everything about you. It knows everything about you. And one thing entrepreneurs have not been doing, they've not been collecting data. Like you get a customer today, and you're not even interested to know whether they would like to follow you on Facebook or Instagram. And some of them who like your dishes, they would really voluntarily want to follow you. Tell them to, you know, when they come and they are so happy and they are telling you, your fish was so good, then you can tell them, would you like to, you know, to visit our page? They will, definitely. And when they visit your page, then you'll actually know about their information. And you will most likely, the AI will now help you to know what they like.
And it's interesting because, let's say, for example, I, as the owner of this hotel, I can be able to know what, I mean, if you're coming to my hotel, I can be able to know on your Instagram page what kind of, you know, foods that you love sampling.
Yeah.
And probably just still make that. But then, okay, now for your side, as a consumer, won't that be a little dangerous?
Let me tell you, I know you are a consumer. You could also be a supplier of something or a distributor of something.
Yeah.
But let me tell you, your information is outside there. Because you cannot live without connections, you cannot live without buying and even selling, and you cannot hide your information. You know, how many people have logged in and, you know, subscribed into so many other things and given a lot of their information there? Will we say that their data is private when they are the ones who subscribed?
Okay.
If you subscribed into something and you gave your mobile number, your email address, what you like, can we say if we send information to you and yet you are the one who subscribed, will you sue me for data protection? And you are the one who subscribed. You are the one who has been following me. If I send an information for you, if I create a customer avatar that talks about you, let me not talk about jargons, an information that really targets you, will you talk about data protection, yet you are the one following me?
Right.
You are following me because you like me, you are following me because you like my stuff, you like what I do, and so your information is out there, and so I'll feed you with what you like.
And it's interesting because, yes, definitely, our information is out there.
Yeah.
And it's all types of information. So, again, our hypothetical. We're using that hotel hypothetical because it's really common, and many people are getting into it.
Yeah.
So, as a hotelier, I'm looking at this person. You come to my hotel, let's say, 4 times a week. So I have an AI that can be able to, again, maybe look at the financial transactions and, you know, how you also, your finances and all that. So this goes into the aspect of different entrepreneurs sharing data, because there's one of the big telcos that was accused of, you know, selling data, quote unquote. So how, as an entrepreneur, how do you do that? How do you probably partner with other, you know, entrepreneurs to share and merge people's data for each other's win and win?
As an entrepreneur or hotelier, the AI will not necessarily tell you, you know, a customer's very personal data or even financial.
Okay.
What AI will do, AI will tell you what this person likes and what they can afford.
Okay.
And what they like following.
Okay.
So they will create a persona information that would really suit this person, that this person is looking for. So the AI will not necessarily tell you this person earns 1 million. This person, you know, lives in Muthaiga or wherever. But this AI will actually tell you this person, your customer, might be looking for this. And whatever they are looking for is what you shall actually provide. Because it will tell you what they could be looking for, and so you shall provide. And that is predictive, being predictive, because they'll tell you this person might want this. This is your ideal customer. Right. This is what they are looking for. Right. And so even as you cook that dish, you'll be cooking knowing that this person that has been coming every day, he might actually want something else. And that prediction, about 80% could be true.
Okay.
So that is how intelligent AI is.
Right.
Because they will have studied that person and noted what they like.
One of the biggest things that consumers, and I as a consumer, don't really like is receiving messages from random organizations that I don't even subscribe to. These are definitely entrepreneurs who got my data from somewhere, maybe access something similar to that. So they're sending me, spam messages either through the email or through the SMS. For an entrepreneur, how careful should you be, and what path should you take when you I want to reach out to you and tell you I am here, but then not in a nuisance kind of way and annoying kind of way that I spam you messages every single time. How do I go about that?
And that is why we talk about creating a relationship, relationship management with your customers.
Okay.
And we usually say that let the customer subscribe.
Okay.
Let the customer follow you.
Right.
Let the customer like what you do. So that when you are sending them an email or a text message, it is something they subscribed to. And you see, even me, I get a lot of all these, sometimes I don't think I subscribe. But there is a part down there that tells me to stop this, do this.
Yes.
To stop this, do this, or, put
gives
this
you a USSD code, yeah.
Yes. Or even unsubscribe if maybe you did it by mistake or your child did it by mistake. So you always have an option. You have an option of exit. Somebody doesn't have to push you, keep spamming your phone and your email and everything. You can always unsubscribe. You can unfollow. You can delete. You can refuse all those things. But of course, you have people that are very, very aggressive outside there that are looking for every customer. But I would really like to tell my entrepreneurs, please create good relationship, good rapport with your customers. Let them voluntarily give you their email addresses, their mobile numbers, and ask them if they want to be hearing from you. At the end of the year, give them a calendar if you are able, pay them a courtesy visit, thank them, send a text thanking them for being a customer to you. That way they'll be happy. And so you'll be dealing with customers that already know you because you have created a good relationship.
All right.
Yes.
For Digital Regenesis, you've for a long time been talking to other entrepreneurs in this whole journey of embracing AI. Could you tell us the kind of challenges that entrepreneurs face, even for those who are listening to us, so that they can at least get a sense of these are the challenges that I may be facing and this is how I can jump those hurdles? So what are those challenges that most entrepreneurs face in their journey and their quest to embrace AI?
Of course, one of the biggest challenges that entrepreneurs, because I've been speaking to them, they usually say access to funding.
Okay.
That's what they say. Some say that HR is a nightmare. And through AI, you can actually get the best talented staff that you can use. And you don't really have to go through a very tedious recruitment process. AI can do that for you. And they'll give you that specific person that you want. When they talk about access to funding, there is a lot of money even in this country. And they don't know that they can get even alternative funding. And AI can even actually assist them to know where there is a lower rate for a loan, where you can find investors, where you can actually invest and get money after that. There is a lot of information that AI can be able to give to the entrepreneur. So I'm saying, in fact, including access to markets. And AI can actually be your smart marketer. AI can actually market for you.
Okay.
You can give it all those prompts that would help get a wider range of customers, and therefore your business will be able to grow. Right. And so, as we tell people about AI, we are telling people that we cannot separate entrepreneurship training from AI. They both go together.
They both, okay.
They go both. Yes, you have been successful in your business. but you can be better than that.
Right.
Maybe you have one branch, you can have 10 branches. Maybe you're in Kenya only, you can go to other parts of Africa. Maybe you're not in Uganda, you can go to Uganda. AI can help you to expand and to reach to those markets that you have not reached. So entrepreneurship, AI, it's one and the same thing. We need both to help your business scale up.
And speak of two things that should also be together. Do you think an entrepreneur might be tempted to be over-reliant on AI and forget about the importance of the human experience? Again, still on the whole hoteling kind of experience. You just have less of a human touch, someone telling you, karibu, asante for being with us, that human experience that people love, and just being over-reliant on AI.
I don't think that AI alone can work.
Okay.
AI requires the help of a human being. It actually requires human intelligence. So we are not saying that AI is coming to replace humans. AI requires humans. We are only saying that AI is coming as an assistant that is coming to do some of the work that takes your time so that you can focus on doing more work. You are able to achieve more with AI than without AI. And so AI is a partner. AI is not coming to replace a human being, and you cannot over-rely on AI as an entrepreneur and leave out your staff. You need those staff to use AI. And when any staff is using AI, they become more productive.
Okay.
They become more smart. In fact, you'll just wonder whether this is the same person that I was thinking they are not performing. With AI, they'll do more. And that's why we are even saying that work that would require 8 hours of the day, these Gen Zs, they will do it within an hour.
Oh, yes.
And they finish, and if they tell you, can I now go and rest? Please allow them.
Most definitely.
Because they have achieved more, they have finished on time, and you have better returns.
Oh, yes.
So why not? We have now gone to an age, and that's why I was talking about the jobs that are coming in the next 5 years are jobs that are not existing now. And you might not even see your staff.
Well,
they will work from wherever they are, and they will give you what you want.
Yes.
Yeah. So you'll still rely on them because you need them, because AI does not work alone.
All right.
It requires the support of the human intelligence.
And Kimani, these are conversations that are really going to be big tomorrow from 7 a.m. all the way to 11:30. Could you tell us, someone has been listening to us all this time, they're really, really intrigued with these conversations. They'd actually want to chime in, either physically or virtually, but they're wondering, how can I register? How can I get into this whole industry power breakfast?
In fact, if you go to Facebook, if you go to LinkedIn, if you go to Instagram, Digital Regenesis is really promoting that event for tomorrow. Or they could reach out to me. They could go to our website. They could go to, if you go to social media right now, you will be able to see it. And there is a link for registration. So register and join and come and actually join us if you're in Kenya. If you are somewhere, you can come. If you are not in Kenya, then definitely there'll be a link on Facebook that you can click and follow. If you go to Digital Regenesis, you can follow from wherever you are if you want to join us virtually. But of course, physically, even on LinkedIn or Facebook or Instagram, click and register, and then let us meet tomorrow.
All right.
Yeah.
I know right now they're wondering, could you tell us the spelling of that Regenesis so that they also just type it as we continue?
Wow, Regenesis is R-E-G-E-S-Y-S. So instead of I, it's a Y towards the end. Regenesis. Digital, of course, they know digital. So Digital Regenesis.
Yes.
They should be able to find us there. And we have a lineup of experts that will be speaking there. You want to listen to people that are already using AI. We were able to draw from the industry, experts from the industry, and we were very specific that these people must be using AI for us to make them speak tomorrow.
Right.
So the experts that are speaking tomorrow are already using AI.
Kimani, I know Yes, I know we've really touched on this conversation. I know people back at home have gotten this, but then you could look at your camera for a few seconds and talk to the entrepreneurs and probably invite them first of all, but then parting shot.
Thank you, and thank you for having me. My parting shot is, we can grow our businesses from wherever it is to another level if we embrace AI. Embrace AI or become outdated, because AI is not for future, AI is for now. We shall be discussing that widely tomorrow, so you can join us tomorrow at Movenpick Hotel. And then let us grow our businesses through her Rise Scale Up Entrepreneurship Program for women and take your business to another level.
Oh, yes.
Thank you so much.
Most definitely. Thank you very much. Tomorrow at 7 a.m. all the way to 11:30 a.m. Ladies and gentlemen, Icons of Industry Power Breakfast. Let's talk about artificial intelligence and why it matters for you in your MSME, micro, small and medium enterprises. Thank you very much for taking notes. I told you, Andikeni notes. I hope you've taken notes. In case you still have more questions, 22047 is our SMS number. 0793 267 279 is our WhatsApp number. We'll be directing all those questions to Digital Regenesis. I'm yours truly, Stanley Nyaringita. Thank you very much for being part of Morning Cafe from 6 a.m. all the way to 10 a.m. with George Maringa all the way to Monday Blitz until now. Till tomorrow on Tuesday, have yourself a wonderful and marvelous Monday morning.